forged in garages throughout North America, built by students who dared to push past their peers. Sleepless nights, snapped shafts loose, grounds, serial data. Broken sensors, vehicle to nothing connectivity. Failing again. Re-engineered, refined to craft at last their own Cadillac lyric. Tonight, in a hotel ballroom in Michigan, one team will be crowned the ultimate EcoCAR champion. Ashley, where's the trophy? Next time, use the people door. It's true. I'm a marked man. Been punched. Hole punched. Twice.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
We gotta get that trophy back. The future of the auto industry depends on it. Time to call in the EcoCats.
Let's go. Wait, there might be lasers. Wait, focus. We gotta get the trophy. Package secured. You'll never make it in time.
I have to. The students have worked too hard for this.
Grab on.
Let's go. Who are you?
I'm the Baba Yaga.
Slow is smooth? Smooth is fast. Welcome, esteemed faculty advisors, students and sponsors, and guests of honor for the Year 4 award ceremony. And a special greeting to those watching us at home. Otherwise, we're thrilled to have you here in Southern. For the last 4 years, the EcoCAR EV Challenge has challenged teams to design, build, test, and refine their Cadillac lyrics. And tonight we celebrate that journey. We celebrate the 1,600 students from 15 universities representing 51 majors who have participated in the EcoCAR EV Challenge. We celebrate your creativity, your innovation, your problem solving, and steady progress that turned a model-based design into a living, breathing machine. We celebrate the triumphs of testing a vehicle that you built, the 19,000 miles of tests that you logged this year and the 61 test events you completed at Milford Proving Ground last week. We celebrate the failures, the breakdowns, the recovery plans, and that pile of half shafts because we know that failure is the raw material of progress. We celebrate your sheer grit, your intensity of focus, and your dedication to the mission. We celebrate your commitment to community, the 188 outreach events you led, and the 42,000 youth that you impacted over the course of the 4-year program. And we celebrate the 26 sponsors who make EcoCAR possible, the $16.9 million in support they provided, and the more than 1,000 hours of training they delivered to EcoCAR students. And although the sun is setting on the EcoCAR EV Challenge, we celebrate nonetheless because the friends we've made, the memories we've forged, and the lessons we've learned will never fade. Let's give our sponsors a round of applause. So before we dive into the ceremony, a few quick instructions. When you win an award, please send 1 or 2 students up to the stage. We will take your picture at the stage. The directions will be different for the top 3. Wait till further in the program. And now, without further ado, please welcome to the stage Klaus Gage, Associate Laboratory Director, Advanced Energy Technologies at Argonne National Lab.
Hello, good evening, everybody. It's my pleasure to join all of you tonight as we celebrate culmination of 4 remarkable years of innovation, teamwork, and achievement. Tonight is about much more than vehicles and competition results. It is about developing the next generation of engineers and leaders who will help shape the future of transportation and energy. One of the things that makes EcoCAR so unique is that it gives students the opportunity to tackle real-world engineering challenges at scale long before entering industry. Modern vehicles are no longer isolated mechanical systems. They're highly integrated platforms that combine electrification, software, controls, sensing, connectivity, cybersecurity, and energy management into one complete system. That complexity changes how engineering happens. Success today depends not only on developing advanced technologies, but also on understanding how those technologies behave as part of a larger transportation and energy system. That is one of the reasons Argonne is so proud to support programs like EcoCAR, because they align directly with our mission to advance science, technology for society. At the National Laboratories, we spend a great deal of time working on system-level challenges. We study how vehicles interact with the electric grid, how connected infrastructure improves traffic efficiency and safety, and how advanced technologies can move from promising concepts into trusted, deployable solutions. Programs like EcoCAR give students the opportunity to experience many of those challenges firsthand. You're not simply designing advanced vehicle technologies. You are learning how to collaborate across disciplines, solve complex integration problems, work with industry-grade tools, and deliver solutions under real constraints and timelines. Those are exactly the skills needed to lead the transformation happening across the automotive and energy sectors today. EcoCAR also plays a pivotal role in piloting connected and automated vehicle standards, test procedures, through DOE-funded programs at Argonne, bringing together the innovation, contributions from students and program sponsors to help advance these capabilities further. During last week's Connected Drive evaluation, we deployed Argonne-developed target vehicle and traffic signal systems designed to create precise and repeatable traffic scenarios. That repeatability is critically important. In research and engineering, confidence comes from being able to test technologies consistently, compare results objectively, and understand how systems behave under different conditions. One example is Argonne's Longitudinal Automated Replay System, or LARS, developed with support from the US Department of Energy, which enabled controlled and consistent testing conditions ahead of each team vehicle. What was especially exciting this week was seeing your vehicles use vehicle-to-everything connectivity. You heard it before, not the vehicle-to-nothing connectivity, right? It was there to interpret signal timing, understand intersection layouts, and navigate connected intersections autonomously and efficiently. Those demonstrations represent much more than individual technical accomplishments. They reflect the broader transformation happening across transportation as vehicles become increasingly connected not only to drivers, but also to infrastructure, energy systems, and digital environments around them. At Argonne, we are helping industry and government address many of these same challenges through advanced testing, modeling, simulation, and system integration capabilities. Because the future of mobility is not just about building better vehicles. It's about building smarter, safer, and more connected transportation systems. And importantly, none of that happens alone. One of the most powerful aspects of EcoCAR is the partnership model behind it. This program works because government, industry, academia, and the national laboratories each contribute something unique. The Department of Energy provides long-term vision and investment. Industry partners bring real-world challenges, tools, and technical expertise to the table. Universities bring creativity, energy, and emergent talent. And national laboratories help connect research, engineering, validation, and deployment at scale. Last week's vehicle test events were a powerful reminder that the future of mobility is already being shaped by the talent, creativity, and collaboration represented in the room here tonight. So the students, congratulations on everything you have accomplished over the past 4 years. Your hard work, perseverance, innovation have truly been impressive. To the mentors, sponsors, and organizers, thank you for your dedication and support in making this program such an incredible success. I would like to especially thank the US Department of Energy, General Motors, and MathWorks for their vision and unwavering commitment to this program over the years. This achievement would not have been possible without your trust and partnership. And a special shout out to my team at Argonne for your technical leadership and management of this program that helped make EcoCAR, the EcoCAR EV Challenge, one of the premier engineering workforce development programs in the nation. And finally, to all of the teams here tonight, wow, what you accomplished matters. Not only because of the competition results, but because you are helping demonstrate what the next generation of engineering talent can achieve when given the opportunity to work on meaningful real-world challenges. Congratulations to all of you, and let's celebrate the incredible work, creativity, and perseverance that brought us here tonight.
Celebrating the culmination of something extraordinary. 4 years of engineering, innovation, teamwork, and let's be honest, a 4-year masterclass in learning that you never really finish debugging. You just reach a point where the judges walk in. In EcoCAR, being done is less of a technical state and more of a scheduling decision. And that's exactly why tonight matters. After months of hard work, stress, problem solving, and a few team meetings that were basically group therapy with a shared Google Doc, we finally get to celebrate, and no one here deserves it more than you. Because this competition is really something special. Over the past 4 years, you did not just learn engineering concepts, you lived them. You took a real vehicle and turned it into something smarter, cleaner, more connected, and dramatically more complicated. At least once, every team has probably said, we just need to re-architect the entire system. How hard could that be? Well, that sentence alone has started many engineering breakthroughs and several emotional breakdowns. It sounded brave at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and it felt irresponsible by midnight, but you still did it. One of the things that truly makes EcoCAR unique is the collaboration behind it. This is what happens when government, industry, and academia all show up to the same group project. And somehow it actually works. Usually, when we get these three groups together, the output is a panel discussion and a white paper. In EcoCAR, it's 13 running cars and thousands of students' careers changed for the better. Honestly, that may be the most impressive systems integration achievement of the whole competition. You have the US Department of Energy, Argonne National Labs, providing leadership and direction. You have industry leaders like General Motors and MathWorks bringing real-world challenges, tools, and expectations. And finally, you have universities bringing energy, creativity, and a truly heroic disregard for sleep schedules. Because what we see here is rare, a system where everyone wins. Students get real-world experience, industry gains future talent, and government helps advance innovation. It's like a perfectly tuned control system. Stable, responsive, and occasionally slightly oscillatory. At MathWorks, we're incredibly proud to be a part of this, not just as a sponsor, but as a partner in your journey. Because what you've been doing over the past 4 years, modeling, simulating, building, and testing, is exactly how modern engineering is done. Before anything hits the road, it gets tested in a model. And that is the beauty of simulation. In the model, failure is data. In hardware, failure is a much more expensive meeting. Models let you discover problems early and before they ruin everyone's weekend. And if you've ever stared at a plot for 10 straight minutes like it owes you money, you're exactly the kind of engineer this industry needs. Through MATLAB and Simulink, through training, mentorship, and support, our goal has been simple: to help you move faster from we think this should work to we prove that it works. And judging by what we've seen in this past couple of weeks, you have absolutely delivered. But what makes EcoCAR even more powerful is what happens next. This competition is not just about the awards you receive tonight. It's about preparing you for a world where vehicles are software-defined, electrified, interconnected platforms. This means engineering not just about one discipline anymore. It's about integration. And integration is where every subsystem arrives with confidence and leaves humbled. Every EcoCAR team has had that magical moment when 4 perfectly reasonable subsystems meet each other and immediately stop behaving reasonably. This is when engineering becomes less about theory and more about diplomacy. You've had to think about trade-offs, debug across teams, and explain your work to people who have definitely asked, so what does your team do again? In other words, you've already been doing everything that work in this career demands. So to all the students tonight, congratulations. Not just for what you've built, but for what you have become. You are engineers who take an idea from concept to model to reality. You are collaborators who know how to work across disciplines, even when timelines, tools, and opinions do not align. And most importantly, you're problem solvers. The kind who do not give up after the first failure, or the second, or version 17. It is really just version 4 with a fake mustache. I also want to recognize the sponsors, because none of this happens without you. You are not just providing resources, you're providing opportunity. You are enabling students to work with industry-grade tools, solve real problems, and gain experience that simply cannot be replicated in a classroom. You are helping shape a pipeline of engineers who are ready to contribute from day one, and we are grateful for that investment. To the faculty and the mentors, thank you. You are the calm in the chaos, the voice of reason, and the only people in the room who can hear, we made one small change without immediately losing all hope. You are the ones who look at a team in total panic and say, let's troubleshoot this systematically, as if that was ever going to be the first choice. So tonight, as we celebrate the awards, let us celebrate what this represents. This is what is possible when government, industry, and academia come together with a shared mission. This is what is possible when we trust students with real challenges. And this is what is possible when we invest in the future of engineering. To all the teams, congratulations on an incredible year 4. Take a moment tonight to celebrate because you've earned it. And if someone says, I'm just making one small change, please take their laptop away. Please celebrate tonight because tomorrow the bugs will still be there, but tonight you have trophies. Thank you.
Wow. So good evening. Welcome to a night of celebration and reflection. You did it. First, like Klaus and Connell, I want to thank and congratulate all the sponsors, the organizers, judges, mentors, and faculty who make EcoCAR possible. Special shout out, GM, the DOE, Argonne National Labs, and MathWorks. Thank you for your support. Programs like this do not happen by accident. EcoCAR thrives because dedicated people across industry, academia, and government choose to invest in developing students and advancing this amazing activity. It's been a huge ride. For some, this will be the last day of a 4-year process that you will all be together as one team. Take a minute and soak that in for a second. To the students, thank you. Thank you for the long hours, the problem solving, and the resilience it took to get here. You have taken on work that is real, cutting edge, and meaningful. You have completed a full vehicle development cycle: design, build, test, integration. And as you heard, it worked every single time, first time, right? But maybe not. But like the shampoo bottle says, you have rinsed, lathered, repeated in the face of unexpected setbacks. So everyone, your celebration tonight is well-deserved. You know, like everybody, I asked Copilot and AI, what do the most effective people do with 4 years of their time? And no joke, every single one of the items that I saw applies to what you were doing over the past 2 weeks. You know, things like personal transformation, advanced education, skill building, transformative life experiences. You can see AI is spot on always, but the only one that I wasn't so sure of was side hustle. The jury is still out on that one. Let's do some highlights. I'm a little newer to EcoCAR, so from the eyes of someone like me, I'm a chief engineer for engines and batteries at GM, this is what I saw. At the proving grounds, your commitment to the requirements and safety was visible, both in the large monitor on the screen and in the garage and in your actions. Thank you for making safety personal, and thank you for owning it. The culmination of 4 years and thousands of engineering decisions, many design reviews, was validated during tech inspections. During tech inspections, I saw teams face unexpected hurdles, overcome them with engineering, software, and pure rebuild. After the on-track testing, the cars would come in, and I saw teams high-fiving after exceptional performance. What's really interesting is I'd see whole sections of the garage celebrating the success of other teams after those teams overcame persistent issues. And yes, I heard cowbells. Where are you guys? Yeah, all right. So, okay, I should have expected that, okay. During presentations to industry professionals, you spoke with expertise and honed your storytelling. On the road and here today, the cars look amazing and performed well at the showcase events. Essentially, these past 2 weeks is where you put it all together. It's where you explained not only what the vehicle did, but why you made the decisions you did. By solving problems, managing trade-offs, you brought a very complex system together into one complete engineering story. Another lens to look at what you've accomplished is, why does EcoCAR matter to companies like GM or academia or government? For GM, EcoCAR is much more than a competition. It's a direct investment in talent, that's you, and in the future of our industry. This program gives students the opportunities to do real vehicle development using real tools, hardware, and processes. All the while, you're working through cross-functional challenges that define modern engineering. It's why EcoCAR students that come to GM become leaders, stay on as mentors, and sometimes shepherd multiple cohorts of EcoCAR. What better way to practice systems thinking, innovation, discipline, and the ability to bring everything together into a result on time? A seasoned and successful GM executive mentioned to me, hey Norman, learning at EcoCAR is not limited to the students. We at GM also learn. That was Bill Cawthorn, if you can raise your hands. EcoCAR is so important to GM that multiple vice presidents came out on Friday to see the students and learn. Our chief product officer and vice president even posted a day later on our global Slack channel how striking the depth of your accomplishments are and what a top source of talent EcoCAR can be to GM. Bill and I checked that Slack channel, over 300 acknowledgements and thousands of views. So yes, people are noticing what you're accomplishing. You all are part of a broader technology revolution that is happening right now. In particular, automotive is changing rapidly. Automotive will be shaped by electrification and software. It's going to require systems thinking, new ways of thinking about customer experience, and in many ways, what you have optimized in your team's Cadillac Lyriq touches on that heavily. But the future is not going to be built by people who only know a narrow piece of the problem. It's going to be built by engineers and leaders who can connect disciplines, work through ambiguity, and deliver as one team. I know this because the next generation engines and batteries that my team works on are disciplined, and they work through this type of system thinking and enterprise optimization, not a narrow lane. So everything you've done has an intense focus on the customer at the center of what you're doing. This is why what you have done here matters. You're not just presenting a project, you are building the habits, judgments, and capabilities that will define the next area of engineering. Lastly, let's talk a little bit about people. Practice makes perfect, and the earlier engineers experience technical challenges, the more relevant their coursework, internships, and early projects become. EcoCAR builds technical depth, leadership, and confidence. You may have heard the phrase failing fast. It really is a description of the kind of people who can thrive in a fast, cross-functional environment that defines our industry. In that sense, EcoCAR is way more than a competition. It's a multi-year audition for future engineers and leaders across our industry, and you just completed that audition. What stands out to me about EcoCAR is that while it is competitive, it is super collaborative. Teams want to win, and they should. Competition drives excellence. But one of the best things about this program is the shared sense of purpose that exists across universities, sponsors, and disciplines. Personally, I've seen a similar sense when I was a first robotics participant and when I was working in motorsports. You have that here in EcoCAR too. Time and time again, we see students helping one another, learning from each other, and respecting the fact that everyone here is working towards something bigger than a score. That spirit matters. It reflects the reality of our industry, where the hardest problems are solved by capable people working together. As I wrap up, I'd like to provide a message directly to the students, and it's simple. Keep doing hard things. Keep doing them together. Do not underestimate how valuable it is to learn how to solve hard problems with people. Do not underestimate the value of resilience or the confidence you get from having done something real. Carry it with you. Carry that confidence with humility, but also with confidence because you are more ready than even you may realize. What you have done in EcoCAR is real. It is difficult and it matters. It's exactly the kind of experience that prepares people to step into industry and make an impact. At GM, we have great confidence in you. We see your talent and your growth, and we see your potential. We believe the future of the automotive engineering workforce is in very good hands. Thank you. Congratulations to all the teams. Keep celebrating and moving forward together. Thank you.
Here we are in year 4, and it's time. You've had 4 years to design, build, test, refine, break it, fix it. Now you get to pull it all together and show everybody what you got.
We're really excited in this year of the competition to bring all the teams here to our GM Milford Proving Grounds, because this is the hub of where the development happens.
The environment of the garage is really fascinating. It's like everyone is go, 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 especially that first 2 days during BTI, because you're just trying to get through that as quickly as possible to give time to your other sub-teams. We're really just trying to make the most of our time here, and the mentors have been so amazing and so helpful. So it's been a great experience.
Getting a lot done. Things move so much faster here because you don't have to think about anything else. There's no more classes to deal with, exams to study for. It's just EcoCAR 24/7.
We brought all the parts from home. We're rebuilding it here at the garage. Now we're just tasked with putting it together, making sure everything is properly done, and running it through with the guidance of the GM guys here, making sure everything is perfect.
There's been a lot of problem solving, a lot of very last minute situations that come up that we've had to pivot from our original plan and figure out, what to do, some quick changes that we have to make.
BTI is now packed. Let's go!
We just got done with the on-road safety evaluation, also known as ORSE, where we take our vehicle and we push it to the limit. We try to make sure that it is ready for all the other events that we have to do in the competition, which are coming next.
It's just so interesting to see other teams, look at what their car looks like, see their progress, and be able to talk with them about their challenges and just get help from other people. It's awesome.
We failed ORSE twice, an issue we've never seen before, only something that can happen at comp, and we're getting ready to go out again. We think we've fixed it finally. Yeah, we're excited for another attempt.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, everybody!
Went pretty well. It seemed like all the mechanical aspects passed, so that was what I was really worried about. We're feeling pretty good. We got a fast start to the week, so we're going to figure this brake issue out and hopefully get some more events.
Let's go!
We just passed our ORSE.
I'm the event captain for the Connected Driving Evaluation, or CODE as we like to call it. That event will be testing all of the team's longitudinal control features. So that includes both intersection navigation and cooperative adaptive cruise control. So we'll be testing their energy efficiency as well as their performance for both of those features. So can they stop for a red light or zoom on green? And then can they make energy efficient decisions about following multiple lead vehicles?
We're working on making sure we actually see the cars properly. There could be a lot of issues with it, so we look through the logs and see to fine tune it, nail our energy consumption, so our energy efficiency is really good this year, and our CAPS features are a lot more reliable and safe.
Today we're doing Consumer Ride and Drive. We're having VIPs and special guests and our dean drive our vehicle and judge it as if it were a production vehicle.
It's our opportunity to show off to a diverse array of consumers all the engineering work we've done. So getting to show real consumers, basically like we are on a lot at a dealership, getting to see, would I actually buy this car? Getting to see if our engineering work is actually something consumers want.
It's a great experience. I think the car handles really well. It was a very smooth ride. Lots of details, lots of things I found really impressive with the work.
I mean, really nice job overall. having these opportunities to come talk with people on other teams, see what kind of challenges they face. Sometimes we have the same challenges, other times it's different challenges, but we have solutions for each other. And I think the biggest part is over the course of the competition, I can say for certain that all the teams have grown closer. I'd say we're all much better friends, and we're all going to come away with it, hopefully working alongside each other in the automotive industry someday.
Good evening. This year, DSpace was proud to sponsor the connected driving evaluation. It's called CODE. We heard it earlier. Utilizing a suite of target vehicles and traffic signal test system developed by Argonne National Labs, CODE assessed how effectively each team integrates vehicle connectivity into its longitudinal automated driving features. The event focused on cooperative adaptive cruise control and automatic intersection navigation, evaluating the vehicle's ability to use the connected data to enhance vehicle performance, control performance, situation awareness, and overall system efficiency. This year's first place in connected driving evaluation, sponsored by DSpace, the award winner will receive a trophy and a check of $2,500. And congratulations to Georgia Tech.
Good evening, everybody. I just want to get this out of the way because I know that's gotten this comment a lot this week. So before I read off the awards, I think it's important to make some quick clarifications. I have never been, nor do I plan to be, John Wick, Neo, Johnny Utah, Jack Traven, Ted from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, or either of the respectable and refreshing, handsome HGTV long-standing Property Brothers. Sorry, Nick. I know it hurts. Last Saturday at Milford Proving Grounds, VDTA, the Vehicle Dynamics Testing Area, 12 industry judges put the team's lyrics to the ultimate test. And thanks to the weather, the course really lived up to its better-known name of Black Lake. After a brief pause for the lightning, drivers were able to assess the cars on both dry and wet surfaces, evaluating propulsion, cab functionality, and everyday driving comfort. This year's Most Excellent Consumer Acceptability Award will receive a check and a trophy, or a trophy and a check for $2,000. Please join me in congratulating Georgia Tech. I promise this is the last you have to hear from me tonight. The Energy Consumption Award recognizes the team that performed the best across 3 of the most demanding events in the competition. The Carb Dyno SMCT cycle that we went to California for, the Carb Dyno trapezoid cycle, which we were also in the Carb facility, and then the competition trapezoid cycle that we ran at Milford Proving Grounds last week. This year, EcoCAR teams traveled to Riverside, California, where they conducted more than 240 hours of dynamometer testing at the CAR facility's California Air and Resource Board's mobile source laboratory to evaluate energy consumption of their propulsion systems. The dyno environment is precise and controlled, giving a clear picture of how well the powertrain converts energy, how effectively the team's architecture, controls, and calibration work together to move the vehicle as efficiently as possible. The on-road events then validate that efficiency outside of the lab in real-world conditions. The team with the best energy consumption will receive a trophy and a check for $2,500. Please join me in congratulating, once again, Georgia Tech.
So unlike David, I will confirm I am 100% definitely a real cop. So keep that in mind for the future. The first place Vehicle Drivability Award recognizes the team that delivered the most refined and production-ready driving experience, demonstrating an exceptional balance of performance, efficiency, and driver experience during this year's Vehicle Drivability event. During this event, vehicles were evaluated in both normal drive mode and rolling one-pedal drive mode, where the driver controls both acceleration and deceleration using only the accelerator pedal. Teams were assessed using industry-standard drivability metrics, including static acceleration targets, character targets, AVL drive methodologies, and subjective evaluations of rolling one-pedal drive behavior. This year's first place Vehicle Drivability Evaluation winner will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500. Congratulations to the Ramblin' Rex, Georgia Tech.
Road event is an event where we actually get to drive our car 70 miles across the state of Michigan to another GM facility. This is just a great opportunity to show our car actually on the road, show that we implemented all this stuff. Our car is an actual working car.
We're in Ypsilanti, and we're here for the final presentations for all the sub-teams. It's also like a conclusive end to everything, especially project management where you're closing the project.
There's the system design and integration, propulsion controls and modeling, connected and autonomous vehicles. We have comms, we have women in STEM, MathWorks model-based, and we got Argonne AI. They are all preparing presentations which are due in just a couple hours.
I'm going for the Argonne AI innovation presentation, and I'm giving mine on a model-based design with model predictive controller trained with reinforcement learning. I'm as ready as I can be, but I'm excited to get it done.
My focus was on EcoCAR's team life, the projects I accomplished with the help of EcoCAR, and how I want women in STEM to do more of that and be included in these spaces and overall pave a way in the future for more women.
I've given this presentation for the last 4 years. It's the last thing I will do for EcoCAR, and it was a really great way to wrap up this crazy journey, and it was really interesting and awesome to see how much I've grown.
The Women in STEM First Place Award goes to a woman whose presentation moved us from her very first words. Please join me in congratulating Aisha Chaudhry from McMaster University.
The importance and the value of these relationships that you form. You run into people, you meet people, you will continue to see them throughout your career. And students in EcoCAR are starting that now.
People go into diverse industries, and somehow you just know people then. Your network just grows and grows and grows.
If I could go back in time and give my young self any advice, I would say to just do it. Just go for it.
EcoCAR for me is a lot of new doors opening in my life that I never would have dreamed I would be able to encounter. It's given me a family of professionals that I know are going to impact the mobility industry, and I know that I have a place here just like them.
When
When teams joined EcoCAR EV Challenge in 2022, they took on a role to immerse themselves into their communities, identify a community partner or stakeholder group, understand a gap in mobility, and commit to helping find solutions to these gaps by year 4. Teams chose one of 2 tracks for how they would meet that commitment: the Design Challenge and the Community Challenge. So tonight I'd like to recognize the 8 teams that took on the Design Challenge: Embry-Riddle and Bethune-Cookman, Georgia Tech, Illinois Tech, Mississippi State University, the University of Alabama, the University of Texas, and West Virginia University. These teams committed to engineer, build, and validate a working prototype for their stakeholder group. Over year 4, these teams developed and tested mobility technologies addressing real transportation challenges for groups within their communities. Drawing on embedded systems, machine learning, and human-centered design, teams produced strong technical validation results, conducted extensive stakeholder testing, and built solutions intended to scale beyond the prototype. And for that, we thank you for your dedication to this journey. And now I'm proud to announce that the first place winner for the Mobility Challenge Design Challenge presentation. This team will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500. Please congratulate the University of Texas at Austin. And now, first place Mobility Challenge Design Challenge program recipient will receive a beautiful trophy and a check for $4,000. Please congratulate the University of Texas at Austin.
Good evening. I'm here to recognize the teams who took on the Community Challenge. McMaster University, The Ohio State and Wilberforce University team, the University of California, Davis, the University of California, Riverside, and the University of Waterloo. During year 4, these teams led outreach initiatives that expanded STEM engagement in vehicle technology education across schools, community organizations, and the populations their partners serve. Through recurring workshops, educational materials, impact assessments, and durable community partnerships, teams reported measurable growth in participant engagement and STEM confidence, and built programs designed to outlast the competition. And for that, we thank you for your impact and for bringing the advanced vehicle technology competitions into your communities. With that, I am proud to announce that the first place winner for the Mobility Challenge Community Challenge presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500. Please congratulate the University of California, Davis. And now, first place Mobility Challenge Community Challenge Program overall recipient will receive a beautiful trophy and a check for $4,000, and please help me in congratulating McMaster University.
My favorite thing about EcoCAR is that I've gotten the chance to work with random new tech that I've never seen before and learn while I keep failing too.
My favorite part of EcoCAR are the networking opportunities and the friends I've made along the way. Plus the SLC is pretty cool.
My favorite thing about EcoCAR is getting to talk with all the different teams and really the sense of community that it builds.
The new people I met across my master's degree, I met like tens of new people and I learned a lot of stuff from them.
The competition itself, this is where you get to meet new people, find innovative ideas, and explore creative solutions.
My favorite thing about EcoCAR is being able to see my internship experience at Argonne come to life at final competition.
Driving Deborah, she's a 550 horsepower beast, so I get to drive her every day.
Definitely getting to work with my older brother. He's the Cavs grad lead on the team and I'm one of his undergrad leads. So that's been really, really cool. We've kind of made it a little bit of a family business on that sub-team.
The team dinners.
My favorite part about EcoCAR is being able to develop something and put it on the cart and to be something of a greater project. And then all of it coming together to create something that's pretty amazing.
My favorite thing about EcoCAR is being able to compete against all these other teams and try to be the very best car that we can possibly be.
The best part about EcoCAR, the melting pot of minds.
Good evening. Bosch is proud to have sponsored this year's communication presentation. Judges were impressed by the creativity, professionalism, and the strategic execution that have been demonstrated by the communication managers throughout both the static and dynamic vehicle showcase events. This week's presentations highlighted the team's ability to effectively engage audiences, showcase their vehicle accomplishments, and represent their programs with confidence and enthusiasm. Congratulations to each of you for an outstanding year. And now I'd like to announce that the first place communication presentation, sponsored by Bosch winner, will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500. Please congratulate McMaster University.
Good evening. I'm honored to be here tonight to present the overall awards for the top communication programs. This award represents the culmination of all the creativity and strategy and effort that our communication managers have put into year 4. Throughout the year, communication managers played a critical role in expanding the reach and visibility of the EcoCAR program, both on campus and within their communities. Together, teams hosted 51 youth STEM education events, engaging more than 12,000 K-12 students through school visits, hands-on educational activities on their campuses, and partnerships with local community organizations. These efforts helped inspire the next generation of engineers, communicators, and future mobility leaders. Teams also demonstrated an impressive digital presence and commitment to storytelling. Collaboratively, they produced more than 1,500 social media posts, generated over 516,000 impressions on LinkedIn, and built a combined audience of more than 18,647 followers across all platforms. These accomplishments reflect not only the strength of the team's communication strategies, but also their ability to represent the innovation, collaboration, and real-world impact that define the EcoCAR program. So tonight, I am proud to announce that we have a tie for first place Communications Program Award. These two outstanding teams demonstrated exceptional performance across all aspects of communications throughout both the competition year and the full EcoCAR series. The recipients of the first place communications program will each receive a trophy and a check for $3,250. With 91 out of 100 points, congratulations to Georgia Tech and McMaster University.
Huge thank you to GM for sponsoring not only the EcoCAR competition, but having us here at MPG. It's been incredibly eye-opening to see exactly what the industry looks like, and I couldn't be more excited for what the future has in store.
We'd like to thank AEM for providing our motors and for providing Colin. And I'd like to thank MSU for giving us the opportunity.
Thanks to Bosch for sponsoring EcoCAR and helping us work like a Bosch.
Thank you, Altec, for supplying the koozies for the Year 4 competition.
Thank you, ECO, for sponsoring Illinois Tech and the EcoCAR EV Challenge.
Thank you so much, Doug, for all your support.
Shout out and thank you to Magna for donating us our motor and our toolbox. Thank you once again, and hook 'em.
On behalf of the ERAU and VCU EcoCAR EV Challenge team, we thank the DOE for their help as a headlining sponsor for the EcoCAR competition.
Thanks, Amphenol, for all your support.
Thank you, DataSpeed, for providing us, the OSU Wilberforce team, with the power distribution system. We use it to power all of our cabs components. So thank you.
Thank you, AVL, for sponsoring us and providing us with AVL Drive.
Thank you to Denso for sponsoring the EcoCAR EV Challenge.
Thank you, MathWorks, for providing us with Simulink and MATLAB and SAM.
Thank you, NXP, for donating the NavQ Plus, enabling our human-machine interface.
Thank you, Siemens, for providing us with NX.
Thank you, SpeedGo, for your support of EcoCAR and allowing our team to integrate advanced control algorithms.
Thank you, TCCI, for the water bottles.
And for the Week 1 hydration station.
Cheers. Cheers.
Thank you, Infineon.
Thank you, Jedwires, for wiring up Willie.
Thank you, DSpace, for supplying us the Altera and helping out the UC Davis EcoCAR team.
Thank you, Argonne, for managing the EcoCAR EV Challenge and all advanced vehicle technology competitions.
I am thrilled to be here with you all tonight to present the Project Management Awards. Over the last 4 years, these leaders have driven the execution of incredibly complex engineering tasks. This year, we challenged them with the concept of ending well. They had to balance the heavy schedule pressures of final vehicle testing while simultaneously treating project closeout as a critical phase to secure their team's legacies. They created comprehensive closeout packages to prove the return on investment to their university leadership, while ensuring a seamless knowledge transfer to the next generation of student engineers. Tonight, we celebrate the PMs who kept the wheels turning and crossed the finish line successfully. Let's get right to the awards. This year's project management presentation challenged PMs to provide a structured, reflective evaluation of their program outcomes. The winner of the first place project management presentation will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500. Please congratulate Virginia Tech. Congratulations. Next, I have the honor of awarding the top 2 overall project management programs. This honors the project managers who excelled across the entire year, those who maintained rigorous operational discipline and executed a masterful project closeout. The recipient of the second place project management program will receive a trophy and a check for $2,500. With 88.6 points of 100, please congratulate the University of Waterloo. The first place project management program will receive a trophy and a check for $4,000. With 94 points of 100, congratulations to Virginia Tech.
Thank you so much, Tom, for all your support throughout year 4. I know you're a brand new mentor for us, but you've been fantastic. It's amazing hearing histories of the past EcoCars and, filling us in on all the fun memories. So thank you so much, Tom.
Hey Gary, thank you so much for helping the MSU EcoCar team. We love having you join us on all our events and outings, and your energy is just so fun to be around. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jason, for being such a great mentor.
You've helped us out for these past 4 years. We're gonna miss you.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
I want to say thank you to our GM mentor, Jordy. He has helped us a lot, especially with all the long nights that we've spent together for presentations and prep work, and I expect many more nights soon for next week.
Thank you, Julie, for all of your support. It's been invaluable to the McMaster EcoCar team, and we've had an amazing time working with you.
Thank you to Andy, our General Motors mentor, for being a nice, calm voice of reason during competition when things don't go our way.
Thank you, Ed. You've been so helpful and so supportive for the team over the last 4 years, be it issue with blue dollar sorters or cybersecurity or thermal system. You just knew the right person to find and get to us. And it's been really fast working with you and really supportive. Thank you.
Thank you, Roberto. We couldn't have done this without you. Hook 'em.
Here at West Virginia, we'd like to shout out Dylan Corden. He's been very attentive and to our needs and very good in communicating with what we got going on at the time.
Thank you, Chris Stubbs, for all your support. It meant a lot to us throughout these 4 years, and we wouldn't be here without you.
Thanks, Lynn, for going above and beyond for us this year. We loved being able to test in week 0, and yeah, thanks.
We just want to thank our GM sponsor, Patrick, for all of the support. He's been a huge help through the years, working with us through our presentations, working with us on getting support from GM. It's a huge help to us in general. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Lisa, for everything these past 4 years, your time, your expertise, your support and care for our team. We truly could not have done what we have done, both personally and as a team, without you. We're so sad to see you go, but you'll always have a place in our hearts and on our team. Roll Tide forever.
Well, after that tribute to our mentors, I'm not really sure I have anything much else to say. I do have some good news and some bad news. The good news is my speech will not be as long as Connell's. The bad news is it won't be nearly as funny. I wanted to take the chance tonight to thank all of the volunteers who make this possible. There's hundreds and hundreds of people over the last 2 weeks and the last 4 years that make this successful. And I wanted to recognize all of those people, our judges, our technical specialists, our tech leads, our inspectors. You know, I said I wasn't going to go through the whole list because I'm going to miss somebody. But if I missed you, we still love you. I appreciate all that you do for us. And really to this special group of mentors. As many of you know, General Motors mentors are one of the great traditions in the EcoCAR program. Each team has a GM mentor who works alongside the team, troubleshooting complex problems, fostering an environment of continuous learning, providing career advice, and nurturing your professional development. The success of the EcoCAR Challenge is deeply rooted in the time and energy invested by the GM mentors into their teams. They play a critical role in shaping the next generation of automotive leaders. Their unwavering support and dedication, which you just heard about up there, is a cornerstone for each of our EcoCAR teams. As a former mentor myself, some of my fondest memories in this program come from working alongside the students, watching their confidence grow, and seeing firsthand the impact this experience has on their futures. Thank you, mentors.
I gotta say, I love the energy, and the mentors really bring that. When I was at MPG last week, I spent most of the week collecting mentors. I made sure I found my way to each mentor throughout the week, and I asked them, what is your most favorite thing about EcoCAR? I heard over and over about the joy that comes with mentoring students, introducing them to the auto industry, and watching them grow personally and professionally year over year, teaching them to fail well, and then the thrill of watching students have those aha moments when they finally reach a breakthrough. I heard about the willingness of students to try hard things, to challenge themselves, and continue to learn. Each of these mentors commits their personal time to invest in their teams. It is an above and beyond contribution that is deeply impactful to the students, and the EcoCAR program would not be the same without the GM mentors. You make the program better. You make the students better. So on behalf of the entire EcoCAR community, thank you. Thank you for your investment in the program, and thank you for your investment in the students. At this time, we'd like to ask all the GM mentors to please come up to the stage to be recognized.
Hello, everyone. Over the last 4 years, the System Design and Integration Subteam has progressed from digital design concepts to fully integrated operational vehicles validated on test tracks and dynamometers, demonstrating the systems thinking, technical resilience, and collaborative engineering required in today's automotive industry. In year 4 of the EcoCAR EV Challenge, the SDI subteams advanced from integration to validation, refinement, and real-world performance and optimization. SDI ensured the vehicles were not only functional, but also robust, reliable, and representative of production-level engineering practices. Tonight, we recognize the team that demonstrated outstanding performance in systems integration, validation, and overall vehicle execution throughout year 4. Their outstanding performance in SDI, sponsored by Magna, first place award will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500. Congratulations, Georgia Tech.
All right, thank you. Over the last 4 years, the propulsion controls and modeling track has progressed from early model-based design concepts to fully validated, safety-assured propulsion control systems, developing the engineering instincts and systems thinking that defines careers in the automotive industry. This year, PCM work was dedicated to the completion of comprehensive requirements, traceability, with teams mapping propulsion control requirements to corresponding vehicle level tests. This discipline ensured that no control feature reached the track without being verified, documented with evidence of safe and repeatable behavior. Tonight, we recognize the team that demonstrated exceptional technical rigor, validation practices, and overall excellence in propulsion controls and modeling throughout the year, earning a trophy and a check for $1,500. First place prize in the propulsion controls and modeling presentation. Please join me in congratulating the University of Waterloo.
This series marked several firsts for EcoCAR. First, the first time teams developed and deployed lateral control features, significantly expanding the scope of automated vehicle capability within the competition. The EcoCAR EV Challenge was also the first time teams integrated basic safety messages directly into vehicle controls, enabling cooperative driving strategies. In year 4 of the EcoCAR EV Challenge, the Connected and Automated Vehicle Subteam advanced from feature development to full system refinement, optimization, and on-track deployment. Key accomplishments include the successful development and refinement of cooperative adaptive cruise control, automatic intersection navigation, lane centering, and automated parking. Teams work to optimize these features for smooth operation, energy efficiency, and seamless integration within the broader vehicle system. So tonight, we are proud to recognize the team that delivered the strongest overall performance in CAV development and presentation. The team receiving first place in the Connected and Automated Vehicle Presentation Award will receive a trophy and a check for $1,500. Congratulations to Georgia Tech.
One of my favorite memories from the EcoCAR challenge has been getting to go to the carb event in Riverside, California. It was a really unique experience to be able to test the cars on the dynamometers and get some really good data.
My favorite memory from EcoCAR would be going to competition and just seeing our systems work really well on the first try with no problems at all.
My favorite memory from this year from EcoCAR was playing volleyball at our last GBM.
One of my fondest memories was EcoCAR Year 1 Winter Workshop when we went down to Austin, Texas. I was expecting warm weather, but we got a snowstorm, and all the running water in our hotel was lost, so we were all very stinky during our team photo. That being said, it was a great experience, and we learned a lot.
Year 3 of Mobility Challenge, late at night, installing our rear differential.
Probably getting our wheels from SMW in Year 3. It was a lot of fun taking photos right after too, and yeah, they're pretty cool.
Getting to come and attend my first competition, and today I got to do a ride along on the oval track as we tested our cab lateral centering features.
About a month and a half ago, when I finally was driving the car and I saw my cruise control algorithm working pretty smoothly, and that was the first time in like my 2 years of being part on a test when I actually got to see it working, and that was like a pretty fun experience that I will keep with myself.
My favorite experience is probably the time when our car started working, because we hadn't had it running for a semester worth, and I joined in September, so we got it running in January. And with the PCM team, it was really nice to see.
I enjoy testing the car, testing out to see how fast it goes, how smooth the car rides, and then afterwards we perform analysis to see if we can make any improvements on our torque path, see if, if we can make the car a little more smoother for the next run.
My favorite memory at EcoCAR is the time I locked the keys in the car by turning off the 12 volt.
My favorite memory of EcoCAR is taking a Sawzall to our rear motor at Year 4 final competition.
I think my favorite memory of EcoCAR over the past many years I've been coming to this thing was definitely the first time we passed VTI and rolled out of the garage with our car rolling, motors running, Jordy in there, all of us yelling and chanting, 4 days in of grinding, and it just felt momentous, seeing this car actually drive for the first time. Mind-blowing.
It is my distinct pleasure to present this year's Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award. As organizers of the Advanced Vehicle Technology competitions, we witness year after year the incredible dedication and commitment of our faculty advisors. They are truly the backbone of these teams, spending countless hours mentoring, guiding, and inspiring the next generation of automotive leaders. This program simply would not be possible without their tireless efforts. So I would like to take a moment to ask all the EcoCAR faculty advisors present here this evening to please stand and be recognized for your invaluable contributions. And I think there are, and I think there are a couple of them that are retiring, and so let's give them also an even bigger round of applause. Woo! So unlike some awards where we build the suspense, I'm going to announce this award winner right away so they can truly soak in the incredible and heartfelt testimonials shared by their team. So this year, the Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award goes to the faculty advisor for the University of Waterloo Alternative Fuels team. from UOFT, Dr. Royden Frazier. So Royden, please stay right where you are for a moment. We want you to really hear this. This year marks a truly historic milestone. This is Royden's 30th year supporting AVTCs. Think about that for a second. So for 3 decades, spanning multiple vehicle architectures, dozens of student cohorts, and the entire evolution of alternative propulsion, Royden has been a steady guiding light at the University of Waterloo. Royden and I started about the same time when we were 2. So I've really had a front row seat watching the impact Royden has made during his 30-year tenure in the AVTC program, and it really is truly inspirational. Throughout all my interactions with him over the years, one thing remains consistent. He is a tireless and consistent advocate for EcoCAR students. He pushes the status quo and challenges the organizers to find solutions that enable the best educational experience for EcoCAR students. He just has this unassuming way of reminding us while we're all here and just makes us want to give it our very best. And he is no stranger to this stage, having won this very award in 2010 and again in 2014. And despite his decades of leadership, he remains as active as ever, even serving on this year's faculty advisory board and volunteering his time at our fall workshop to teach a specialized session on product design for our design challenge students. But what makes Royden truly outstanding isn't just the sheer number of years he has given to this program. It is the way he has chosen to lead. In our competition, it is easy to get caught up in the points and the scoreboard sometimes. But Royden has always understood that the real value of EcoCAR isn't in scoring points, it's in learning lessons. He empowers his students to take complete ownership of their designs, challenging them to innovate, push boundaries, and take technical risks, even if those risks don't translate to points on a scoreboard. He's willing to let them make safe mistakes so they can learn the most important engineering lessons firsthand. Academically, Royden is a titan. He was recognized as a 2025 Clarivet, I probably said that wrong, highly cited researcher, putting him in the top fraction of a % of influential scholars globally. But he doesn't just produce papers, he produces founders. Under Royden's guidance, UOFT has become an absolute incubator for world-class entrepreneurship. His former students have gone on to build game-changing companies like Crosschasm, Fleet Karma, Fractal EV, Intelliculture, HUM AI, and EquinQ, a quantum technology startup founded by one of his recent PhD graduates, Jose Rosas, which is now a proud local sponsor of the UOFT team. Another former student, Kelly Zhang, was even named to the prestigious Forbes 30 Under 30 list, and many UOFT alumni hold senior roles at the automotive OEMs today. Finally, Royden's vision has always extended far beyond the walls of his own lab. He has spent over 30 years championing community and STEM outreach. Under his leadership, Waterloo hosted a recent school hackathon in partnership with a local company and MathWorks and the Ideas Clinic, drawing students from 8 schools across the greater Toronto area. UOFT also hosted an elementary STEM symposium that welcomed 100 students to campus, building confidence and passion for clean energy in kids before they even reached middle school. Royden, your dean, Mary Wells, summed it up perfectly when she wrote, "Royden is the kind of advisor who always shows up for his students, for the program, and for the community around us. For 30 years of transformational leadership, for fostering a culture of courageous innovation, and for your unwavering belief in the potential of every single student who walks into your lab. Royden, we thank you. We honor you, and we congratulate you. Please join me on the stage. Royden will take home. So we talked over that a little bit, but Royden's going to take home that beautiful trophy and a check for $5,000. So congratulations again, Royden. So now we would like to take a moment to honor and remember a longtime executive steering committee member, the late John Harriff. If I could ask my colleague Bill to join me up here on stage. So we're going to take a special moment to recognize one of our former executive steering committee members, the late John Harriff, by showing a special tribute video celebrating his leadership, his lasting impact on the advanced vehicle technology competitions, and the legacy he leaves behind through the program and the future leaders he helped inspire.
I met John in 2008 at the EcoCAR, the Next Challenge. And I just remember how excited he got, just hearing about the program, our mission, the role that he was going to get to play in helping to shape the next generation of automotive engineers.
So John and I actually hired into General Motors on June 18th, 1979, same day. We grew up together at GM. He got excited about things. He just enjoyed being with the group. He enjoyed being part of a team.
John was just a really authentic person. It was always great to work with him because whatever he was thinking, whatever he knew, it was on the table, and you knew exactly where he stood. And if there was a problem, we faced it together, and we always figured out the best path forward.
He really pushed us to deliver our best for the program. But you know, there was another side to him, almost a childlike side to him.
He played shortstop. Yeah, shortstop, and I think I used to bat him second. I happened to be the manager of the team, so he was scrappy. He was all heart. You know, we'd be playing on these really crummy, kind of pebble-filled diamonds. He's sliding, you know, the whole 9 yards, really into it. You know, he was just a blast to be around.
So John was somebody who could balance, you know, the seriousness of what he was doing as a profession with the fun you have to have in your life. He knew that life was more than just being serious all the time.
Working with John, it was always a habit of what can we do and how are we going to get there and what's going to be the best outcome possible for these schools. He really got energy out of working with other people and spitballing ideas and coming up with new ways to do things. And because John was so welcoming to have those ideas come in, people would bring their best thinking, and all of a sudden a new opportunity would arise from that.
You could see his energy feed into the students, and they were getting excited having him around. He would really take so much pride in what the students were doing, the challenges they're going through, but really he never really took it easy on them either. He wanted to make sure they understood what it's like to be an automotive engineer.
Excellence in leadership means understanding all the aspects of your team, making sure that your team vehicle is successful, but remembering that in the end, you have to develop the people.
John was very passionate in making sure that competition helped build those leadership skills, to make sure that they understood that leadership multiplies your efforts throughout your whole team type of thing.
John was a true leader, and one of his favorite awards that we had in EcoCAR was the Excellence in Leadership Award. And I think it's because it really embodied the things about EcoCAR that he felt were so important to pass on to the next generation.
He loved the award, he loved judging it and getting involved in it, and so it really kind of made sense to really use that award to be what we can honor him going forward.
I can't imagine a more appropriate person to have his name on the Excellence in Leadership Award. I mean, he always went after his goals. He made friends all along the way. He inspired people all along the way.
So I just want to share with John's family how much we appreciate you loaning him to us for a little bit. This work requires personal sacrifices, but I want you to know what an impact that your dad had, not just on his fellow colleagues, but on thousands of students who benefited from his guidance, from his leadership, and from his personal commitment to this program. So we just really want to thank you for sharing him with us, and it's been such a gift to this program.
We're obviously sorry he left too early, but he lived a good life and he was a good man.
John Harriff was one of our most beloved leaders in the AVTC history. For nearly 15 years, John served as one of our 2 GM co-executive leads, including Challenge X, EcoCAR, the next challenge, EcoCAR 2, EcoCAR 3, and EcoCAR Mobility Challenge. That's a long list. He judged and presented at just about every event and was the key leader managing the proving grounds availability and footprints during all the competitions. And he really, really loved the program. Although we lost John all too soon, his legacy and impact will remain with us for generations to come. This evening, we are very proud to establish the John Harriff Excellent in Leadership Award in honor of John's legacy and impact. As an EcoCAR Executive Steering Committee member, co-executive lead for General Motors, and a dedicated judge and presenter of the Excellence in Leadership Award, John's passion for developing future mobility leaders left a lasting mark on the program and all who had the privilege to work alongside him. The John Harriff Excellent in Leadership Award stands as a tribute to his legacy and will be presented to individuals who embody the leadership, integrity, and commitment that defines his contributions. With gratitude and remembrance, we honor John's lasting impact on AVTCs.
We are also very deeply honored to have John's family with us this evening. His wife, Martha, and his son, Cole, are here, so let's give them both a warm EcoCAR welcome. So, on a personal note, I just wanted to say, we're going to ask them to come to the stage in just a little bit, but on a personal note, I just wanted to say it was truly an honor to work with John for nearly 15 years. He was just a leader in every sense of the word. He was a tremendous force with meticulous attention to detail and just a warm and generous spirit that was infectious to everyone around him. So on behalf of the entire AVTC program, I am very proud to present this plaque to you both in recognition of John's leadership and his passion for this program. Through the John Harriff Excellence in Leadership Award, John will continue to inspire generations of leaders to come. So if I can now ask Martha and Cole to join us here on stage.
So, and now we'd like to present the first ever John Harriff Excellence in Leadership Award. Before we announce the winners and the runner-up of this award, we'd like to recognize all the students who served in leadership capacity on their teams. From communications and project managers to mobility challenge and sub-team leads, we appreciate your abilities to lead your team and be ambassadors of the program. Please stand when your name is announced, and please hold your applause until the end. Drew Hanna, Emory-Riddle Aeronautical University and Bethune-Cookman University. Kelly Hickok, Illinois Tech. Eric Gustafsson, Georgia Institute of Technology. Lucas Rajoit, McMaster University. Vincent Lombardi, McMaster University. Anthony Tony Saccone, University of Alabama. Connor Hall, University of Alabama. Joseph Luna, University of California, Davis. And Edson Lee, University of California, Riverside. A big round of applause for these incredible dedicated students. Thank you. You can be seated now. Now, for these awards, we will first announce the recipient, share the reasons for the selection, and then invite them to the stage to accept their award. I am proud to announce that the runner-up for the John Harif Excellent in Leadership Award is Eric Gustafsson from Georgia Tech. Eric is the embodiment of all cross-functional leaders who command absolute technical and managerial respect. When Georgia Tech lacked a formal engineering manager, Eric stepped up to pull double duty, seamlessly balancing operational management of a project manager with the trackside execution of an engineering lead for a team of over 40 students. He completely re-engineered the team's academic, vertical integrated projects, they called it VIP, course syllabus, spent countless nights debugging safety critical code, and was the singular student driver trusted to handle complex CAV systems overrides during high-risk physical vehicle testing. What truly set Eric apart, however, is his commitment to the broader AVTC community. His exceptional leadership didn't just impact his own university, it caught the attention of a wider network. We received a profound external testimonial from Dr. John Ball, the lead faculty advisor for Mississippi State University, who commented Eric for looking past traditional team rivalries. Eric single-handedly spearheaded the complex and regional logistics and safety compliance protocols required to host a joint multi-school testing event at Columbus Air Force Base. That's a big task. From his masterful technical command, cross-functional dedication, and outstanding spirit of regional collaboration, Eric will receive a trophy, a medal, and $1,500. We are proud to present the John Harif Excellence Leadership Runner-Up Award to Eric Gustafsson. Please come to the stage.
And now it is our privilege to present the 2025 to 2026 John Harif Excellence in Leadership Award to Vincent Lombardi from McMaster University. So Vincent's journey within the EcoCAR program represents an incredible 8-year commitment, spanning from his first year as an undergraduate all the way through his PhD. Over that time, Vincent has systematically shaped the McMaster Garage into an environment that operates less like a student club and much more like a professional automotive startup. As a project manager, he built a lasting operational foundation, designing a comprehensive SharePoint system to stop team knowledge loss, and building open-door feedback loops that helped grow women identifying participation on his sub-team, mentoring 3 of those members into leadership roles. Vincent's engineering leadership also had a massive impact on the wider competition grid. When multiple teams ran into critical issues implementing their Sensata insulation monitoring devices, Vincent worked directly with GM engineers to figure out the hardware bugs, authoring a technical paper that served as a troubleshooting resource for schools across the country. But what really defines Vincent as a leader is his approach to the human element. Vehicle systems can be incredibly complicated, as you may know. But Vincent has grown to realize that the most complex system on any team is always the people. During his mid-year evaluation, he showed incredible discernment and professional maturity in how he sought out and processed team feedback. Instead of just focusing on deliverables, he used those check-ins to actively reflect on his own management style and see how he could better support his peers. His willingness to open doors for constructive dialogue and immediately take action to improve the McMaster EcoCAR program sets a phenomenal example for student leaders, proving that great engineering is nothing without great collaboration. For his efforts, Vincent will receive a trophy, a medal, and a check for $2,000. Please join us in celebrating the John Hariff Excellence in Leadership winner, Vincent Lombardi.
The EV Challenge is vital to the future of the North American auto industry because we're at a pivotal time where we're embracing a new frontier of automated and connected vehicle technologies, and the workforce needs are changing rapidly.
Myself and our CAV team have been working really hard on our sensor fusion algorithm this year, which is going to influence our control algorithms moving forward for CAV.
Some of our goals for SDI and architecture selection are to build an energy-efficient powertrain and one that's robust so that all of our teams can build their systems and develop safely.
What is exciting about PCM is that we get to be the brains of the car. And that's also the most challenging part, is if we don't get it right, then CAV doesn't work and SDI doesn't work.
Being a project manager in EcoCAR, we learn how to tackle industry-level challenges and tackle problems collaboratively with non-technical team and technical teams.
One really unique thing about being a communication student is the ability to bring all of these ideas together and share it with our supporters on social media.
The EcoCAR EV Challenge is only possible because of our amazing sponsors. And because of them, our students remain on the cutting edge of automotive engineering.
After receiving the 2023 Cadillac Lyriq last fall, this year's challenge is to capitalize on the year one's designs by taking those designs and actually integrating the team-added components into their vehicles.
In addition to the vehicle testing that the teams are doing this week, they're also doing hardware-in-the-loop testing. They've got the controller that they're developing for their vehicle, and they're simulating all of the things their vehicle is going to be saying to them so that they can verify that their safety-critical systems are fully functional without having to actually turn the car on.
We've definitely faced a lot of challenges. We came in not knowing if we were going to be able to have a car at all, and now we've passed multiple of the VTI sections.
Getting to interact with the Argon and the GM people, it's just been a huge learning experience for everyone involved.
Youth outreach is a huge part of what we do as EcoCAR students. We are building self-driving cars, teaching them all about EV technology and what it is that we do as EcoCAR students.
Next stop, Phoenix.
Our
presentation went well. We got invaluable feedback from the judges. How can we improve next year?
The students are really excited about the work that they're doing. Just listen to the judges, ask really great questions, and it's very helpful for the students as they move forward in the next 2 years of the competition.
Welcome to year 3 of the EcoCAR EV Challenge. This week is the culmination of a year's worth of work.
We're going through a 300 line item list, making sure the vehicles are safe mechanically, thermally, electrically.
Hopefully we're going to end up passing phase 3 and phase 4 today so we can take the car out for a shakedown. We're running, we're about to be out there on the track, and we're really excited to score some points.
We just passed low-speed ORSE. We get to earn a ton of points this year, and our team is stoked.
Last year at year 2, teams were just figuring out a lot of cybersecurity and controls items for their cars. This year, there's more teams running. They're doing a pretty good job.
Man, this thing's fun to drive.
We're pretty confident in our controls, so hopefully we can pass high-speed RRC and move on to the high-speed events.
Yuma was about putting all of the effort into the car, and week 2 is about showcasing all of the work to the industry professionals that are present here and really telling them how proud we are of everything we've covered in year 3 of the EcoCAR EV Challenge.
This is one of these times when you have industry experts and students working elbow to elbow in a way that delivers meaningful lessons to the students that they will carry forward with them in industry.
Here in EcoCAR, it's the real deal. I've made my first real mistakes on this team. I've had my first real successes on this team. And looking back on it all, I know I wouldn't change a single thing.
From the 4-year design cycle to the focus on safety to getting to test on a facility like they do in industry is really just an incredibly meaningful experience that I know myself and the other team members really value, and thank all of the sponsors and support for that.
It's a great networking opportunity, but more than that, the camaraderie here is just absolutely amazing.
There is an amazing personal journey that every single person in EcoCAR has, where they have learned so much just by doing and failing and trying again. Our students love to talk about that journey and inspire the next generation to do this experiential thing where you don't know anything, but you learn doing it, and you learn so much about yourself while doing it too.
Really, really excited to see the level of depth to which you've gone. What you've learned through this program, what you've done in this program, I expect will be a memory you'll keep with you your whole life. It will be a source of pride for you that I think will never leave you.
And now as the evening and the 4-year series draws to a close, it's time to announce the top 3 overall winners for the Year 4 EcoCAR EV Challenge competition. Once we announce the teams, we want everybody from the team to come up to the stage. With that, please welcome to the stage representatives from Argonne National Laboratory, MathWorks, and General Motors.
Alrighty, are we ready for this? So it is my pleasure to commence our overall awards by recognizing a team that exemplifies technical resilience and exceptional project leadership. Their journey to this podium was not without its hurdles. After navigating a critical motor failure at the tail end of year 3 and overcoming complex half-shaft challenges in year 4, this team displayed remarkable perseverance. Their diligent engineering efforts paid dividends on the track, and they successfully completed every dynamic event between the carb milestone and the final competition, and proved the true durability of their vehicle by being one of only 5 teams to complete the rigorous over-the-road event. This on-track reliability was driven by a world-class organizational structure, earning first place in project management. They demonstrated how inclusive planning and meticulous coordination directly translate to engineering triumphs. So I was in their project management presentation, and I gave them some feedback that they needed to clap together. So I advise everyone in the room to prepare yourselves for their signature unified clap, and hopefully they get it all in unison this time. Earning a total of 714 points, just 1 point ahead of fourth place. The third place overall team will receive a trophy and a check for $8,000. Congratulations, Virginia Tech. Yep. Oh, yeah.
Good evening. It is my privilege to announce our second place overall winner. This team demonstrated remarkable resilience and strategic thinking throughout the year. Early in the competition, they encountered a significant design challenge regarding their front electric drive unit positioning. Recognizing that a direct remedy would trigger a massive cascade of structural changes, they did not force a failing path. Instead, they evaluated multiple alternative solutions to ensure they could still deliver a highly successful final product. This level of measured adaptability perfectly mirrors the complex, real-world engineering decisions made daily across the automotive industry. Technically, they brought significant innovation to their architecture, successfully packaging a unique switched reluctance motor in the rear of their Lyric. You know who you are. In fact, their propulsion system was so robust, it effectively turned their half shafts into a consumable resource. Through meticulous engineering and perseverance, they navigated every obstacle and proved to be formidable competitors. So, with 740 points out of 1,000, the second place team will receive a trophy and a check for $9,000. Please congratulate McMaster University.
All right. Before we announce the recipient of this final award, I first want to recognize and thank the incredible partners and organizations that make EcoCAR possible. To our partners at General Motors, MathWorks, and the Department of Energy, as well as our dedicated staff at Argonne National Laboratory, who manages and supports this competition year after year, thank you for your commitment to developing the next generation of automotive leaders and for making this extraordinary program possible. Please join me in thanking them. I also want to take this opportunity again to congratulate all teams for their efforts throughout year 4 and the entire series. Congratulations to all EcoCAR teams. And now, it's my distinct honor to announce the Year 4 EcoCAR EV Challenge first place overall winner. Let's see if they find out who they are. This team exemplifies the highest standards of engineering excellence. In December, they undertook a massive scope of work, completely redesigning and installing their thermal system in less than a month. They successfully engineered a separate custom-designed loop to precisely meet the demanding heat rejection requirements of their electric drive units. The execution on the track was equally outstanding. They delivered the highest scoring lateral features in the competition, demonstrating exceptional lane centering capabilities. Furthermore, they were the only team with the technical ambition to attempt and successfully execute automatic parking. Between their flawless systems integration, unmatched connected and automated vehicle performance, and an overall OEM-level polish, they have operated with relentless precision all year long. The first place overall winner of the EcoCAR EV Challenge will receive a trophy and a check for $10,000. With an 867 points out of 1,000. Congratulations to Georgia Tech. Are we supposed to be in the front? Okay. Front.
As we wrap up, I want to say thank you to a few folks. But first, we have a birthday in the room. Bill, stand on up. Let's sing happy birthday to Bill Cawthorn. Happy birthday to you. Bill. We got to sing to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bill. Happy birthday to you. You know, I've been looking for someone to replace the birthday shtick for Ryan Mansfield. I think I got my guy. I want to say thank you to a few folks. Gia, if you're in the room, I haven't seen you tonight. If you made it, thank you so much for everything you did to bring us into Milford Proving Grounds. It was amazing. You were amazing. The experience was amazing. Woo! Lucas, you have been incredible leading the TSC the last 4 years, basically. You are an excellent leader, a brother, and a friend. Thank you. Nick, David, Kayla, love you all. I could not ask for a better tech team. I appreciate the jokes, the humor, the hard work, and the technical competency that you all bring to the TSC. Thank you. To the TSC, Sam, Kat, Josh, and Vance, you are wonderful collaborators. You're a joy to work with. I cherish the friendships we've formed working with you over the course of however long it's been. It feels like about 11 to 7 years. Thank you. I look forward to Vance's next round of meme stickers. To Ashley, thank you for everything that you've done. You put a tremendous amount of effort into this production and the one before it, and all of the other things where there are awards and remarks put together, not to mention the social media posts and the videos. EcoCAR is better because you do what you do. I could not do what I do without you. So this program would not be what it has become without your influence. Thank you. Jackie, your work behind the scenes, thank you for keeping us registered, fed, badged, swagged, everything running smoothly. Billy's happy, spirits high. When things go smoothly, it's because Jackie did everything she was supposed to, and when they don't, it's because I messed something up. So sorry and thank you. The Sidelight crew and Lise, the videos that you all saw tonight, Lise played a big role in collecting the footage of the student thank you videos. Excellent job there. Sidelight, you all are incredible to work with. Who liked the intro video and all the videos today? To my beautiful wife. Thank you for sacrificing half of May every year for the last 14 years so I could travel to EcoCAR competition and live my dream. To my kids at home, if you're watching, I'll be home soon. I love you. Please go to sleep. On a personal note, it has been the great joy of my professional career leading the EcoCAR EV Challenge these last few years. Every team, student, sponsor, and organizer here is part of something truly special. I'm tremendously proud of what we've built together. Let's have one more round of applause for the teams. Few logistical notes as we close. David Ord will email you your score sheets. I will not promise at what frequency that'll happen, but I do see a laptop open. Is it coming? Is it coming? It's sent! If you are local, the flowers are yours. Please take them home and share them with your significant other. If you are a sponsor, you have a thank you trophy over here. That is for you, not for us. We would love for you to take it so we don't have to. Please come and get your trophy. Display it proudly where all of your colleagues can see. If you would like team photos, the photographer will be available afterwards to take some photos on the stage. You know what he looks like. Come find him. We'll be around. Please also come to the stage, or where are the boxes? Are they over here? Go to the table over to stage right. If you got a trophy, your boxes are over there. That's it. Please join us to continue the celebration in the courtyard. We have dessert. The bar is still open. The cars are still here. We're just getting started. Thank you and good night.